Big news has now arrived on Gunners. You want to know all the details, so follow me until the end of the video. But first, if you are in love with Arsenal, show your love and subscribe to THE channel now and turn on notifications. Here we post daily news and behind the scenes of the biggest club in THE Premier League, Arsenal. Thank you. Douglas Luiz firm on Aston Villa future amid Arsenal's midfield plans. Arsenal transfer news is abuzz as Douglas Luiz is once again linked with a move to North London. However, the Aston Villa star seems resolute under the management of Unai Emery. Luiz has seldom appeared eager to leave Aston Villa, and as he approaches his fifth summer at the club, speculation around the Brazilian continues to swirl. Since his arrival from Manchester City as a relatively unknown midfielder, Luiz has often been rumored to be on the move. For much of this time, and particularly over the last 2 years, Arsenal has been touted as a potential destination. Now, with Villa competing in European tournaments, rumors of his departure have intensified. Despite Unai Emery's impressive work, the Midlands club might need to sell players to comply with Premier League financial regulations. Arsenal faces similar profitability and sustainability regulations, even with the benefits of top-tier European football. Unlike Villa, whose squad depth is limited, highlighted by Newcastle's experience with Bruno Guimaraes and Alexander Isak, key players like Luiz and Ollie Watkins are seen as prime candidates for transfers. Despite this, Luiz remains content at Villa Park. "I'm very happy to hear the stories, but I'm here at Aston Villa," he told Sky Sports earlier this year. "My focus is fully here. I don't spend much time looking at the stories. I see them, but I don't focus on them, and I'm not looking at them every day. My head is here at Aston Villa, a club that opened its doors to me when I came to England, so I have a lot of affection and love for it." Having been with Villa for 5 years, Luiz now holds a significant responsibility within the team. "I'm one of our captains, and that motivates me a lot. I know the player I am and the player I can become." Unai Emery is also a staunch supporter of his midfielder. "Douglas is playing very well and is improving a lot," said the Spaniard last season. "His commitment is incredible. I'm very happy with him and I want to keep him, of course." Emery expressed his desire to retain his key player. "I think he's happy with us, his commitment to the national team, and his performances are incredible, fantastic. I want him." Luiz echoed this sentiment, committing to the club in April. "We are all very happy with how this season is going, especially me, with the history the club is building and my goals and assists," he told DAZN Portugal. "Personally, I'm very happy with all of this and I think it's just the beginning of a new chapter. As I always say, Aston Villa is a great club and we're prepared to write a new chapter." Luiz added, "Since Unai arrived, there's been a big increase in the team's confidence. I think he brought confidence to the team because we always had a good group of players. His arrival was crucial for the story we're writing." If Arsenal manages to sign Luiz, it would be a significant acquisition, considering his stellar performance in claret and blue. The club's intent to strengthen their midfield alongside Declan Rice is clear, with Luiz being one of several targets including Martin Zubimendi, Guimaraes, and Amadou Onana. Arsenal legend ranks Man City player above Bukayo Saka but below Mohamed Salah. Bukayo Saka has risen to stardom since bursting onto the scene at Arsenal a few years ago. However, Arsenal legend Robert Pires believes there's a Manchester City winger who surpasses Saka, and surprisingly, it's not Jack Grealish. Saka has been a linchpin in Mikel Arteta's squad, evolving from a left-back to a key contender for the Premier League Golden Boot. Despite Saka's best efforts, Arsenal narrowly missed out on the title to Manchester City on the last day of the season. The English international was a mainstay in Arsenal's lineup, starting all but 3 league games, scoring 16 goals and providing 9 assists. Saka has not only become indispensable for the North London club but also a regular for the England national team. His contract at the Emirates Stadium runs until 2027, and while his rise has been remarkable, Pires believes there's room for improvement. In an interview with French channel Blue Sport on TikTok, the Arsenal icon was asked to name the Premier League's best wingers. Initially, Pires ranked Saka higher than Gabriel Martinelli, Marcus Rashford, Jack Grealish, and after much deliberation, Son Heung-min. However, when presented with Jeremy Doku, who joined Manchester City last year, Pires rated the Belgian international above Saka and Leandro Trossard, though he still placed Mohamed Salah as the top winger in the league. Interestingly, Pires had previously included Saka in the famous Invincibles 11 of Arsenal. Speaking to The Telegraph in February 2023, he said, "Honestly, I think the 2004 Arsenal would beat the 2023 Arsenal. I feel for the kids now, but I have no doubt. I think the fans would give you the same answer: Jens, Lehmann, Lauren, William, Saliba, Sol, Campbell, Ashley, Cole, Patrick, Vieira, Gilberto Silva, Martin, Odegaard, Saka, Dennis, Bergkamp, and Thierry Henry. Pires added, "When I see this Arsenal, it reminds me of the Arsenal of my time. To play well, you need talent, and now they have it. This team is built to attack, and this Arsenal is entertaining me. Arsenal has beaten big rivals and has enough character. The problem is it's a young team with little experience. I'm talking about competing for the Premier League." Following Pires' comments, Arteta bolstered his squad with experienced signings in the summer of 2023, welcoming Declan Rice, Kai Havertz, and Jurrien Timber to the club on permanent deals. Doubts emerge over Mikel Arteta's future as Arsenal icon raises questions. Arsenal has finished as Premier League runners-up for 2 consecutive seasons under Mikel Arteta, prompting concerns about whether he can elevate the club to the next level. Arsenal legend Jens Lehmann has expressed doubts about Arteta's ability to take the club further, despite the manager's efforts in establishing the Gunners as serious contenders. Arteta has yet to prove he can surpass Manchester City and his former mentor, Pep Guardiola. Lehmann, who made 199 appearances for Arsenal during his main stint from 2003 to 2008, and briefly came out of retirement to become the club's oldest Premier League player in a single match in 2011, knows a thing or two about winning. He played every match in the 2003-2004 Invincibles season, the last time Arsenal won the title. He also lifted the FA Cup the following season and helped the North London Giants reach the Champions League final in 2006. After a long period of mediocrity, Arsenal has revived under Arteta, coming tantalizingly close to their 14th title in the last 2 seasons. However, they fell short both times, succumbing to the relentless dominance of Guardiola's City. Lehmann's concerns have led him to suggest that Arteta might have reached his ceiling at the Emirates Stadium. Arteta has done well to bring Arsenal back, but whether he is the right man for Arsenal now, I'm not sure, Lehmann told The Telegraph. Because he needs to prove it. We could have won the league twice. Last year, they were leading and, in 1 month, April, they dropped 3 draws and 1 loss. The turning point was when Bukayo Saka missed the penalty against West Ham when we were 2-0 up and drew. That was 2 points lost. Lehmann emphasized the importance of a manager's personality in these situations. What people hiring managers sometimes don't understand is that the personality of the manager is crucial. Can he go beyond just setting up the team? Arsenal finished 5 points behind City in the 2022-23 season after a late collapse, securing only 3 wins in their final 9 games and suffering a crushing 4-1 defeat at the Etihad. Last season, the Gunners appeared poised to make an even stronger push, securing victories in 16 of their last 18 matches, yet it still wasn't enough to thwart City's dominant campaign. Heading into the next season, Arteta's squad will be among the favourites for another title challenge. However, Lehmann's concerns could heighten the pressure if the North Londoners falter once again.